of ours over Martha's objection.
We have some strange people.
You know, Martha was a bridge, and now they have a son who
Scary Macintosh.
And there was an interesting bit in today's paper. Winston Churchill,
but this is kind of awesome.
One of Rick's heroes, was involved in an accident in New York City in 1932, and here was the prescription that the doctor wrote for him.
So we'll come back once you know what's going on.
Which has become known as the Saloon Ballad. And here's how it goes.
Right here, dude. 5-year-old dream and declare.
They have laminated copies over there.
Okay, here we go.
Is there a lawyer in the house? Rick, let's not go there, please. I have a few words to say.
Of course you do.
You got 2 lawyers?
Yeah, there is another one. Where'd she go?
A daughter lawyer and a attorney lawyer.
She left, but we're also lawyer. We got a lot of lawyers here. We gotta watch out.
Have that kind of face. First, I want to thank everyone who's come from far and wide to be here to help me celebrate the Queen's Diamond Jubilee. I never thought so many of you were Anglophiles. But
Rick, we
obviously,
really don't like you, we just like the booze.
And then there's Mitch.
but obviously, judging by the event here, there was a grand conspiracy in effect. And I look to my family, and the list of suspects is incredibly long.
We also blame them. Eleanor, don't point the finger, I've known since January. That was your pointer finger, sweetie.
And I think about the Kirkpatrick family. And having met Suzanne, who has been an incredible bright spot in my life. But I have to give recognition to John, her father, who actually helped produce it. When I first met John, it was interesting because Suzanne has 5 brothers and sisters, which most Scandinavians think, whoa, whoa, that's a lot. And John said, we talked, and the last, don't you think maybe the last 3 kids were a bit much? Maybe a mistake? And he said, no, the first 3 kids were the mistake.
I'm number 3.
Suzanne, we were trying not to go there.
I know, I'm so honest.
But as I said, Suzanne has been wonderful. I'm glad I met her. Some of you may not realize, most of you realize that we actually met on the internet. And it was interesting, just as an aside, I think it was our second or third date, I realized how talented she was, because we went in to see Keith, her second son, who was giving a performance in New York City. I never saw anyone who could put on makeup, deal with a cell phone, and cross 3 lanes on Broadway in New York City.
Where's Sarah?
Shut up, Owen.
I
might want to learn something.
But what was interesting, I just have to say this. On the internet dating, it's a remarkable experience, and I have to tell you this because it was one of the most remarkable experiences of my life. Was when I was dating, I had a date with another lady, and I ordered a bottle of wine at dinner, and she said, "Do you have a drinking problem?"
That's where the line comes in.
Gotta be friendly. Nope.
And I thought, it's a question that's been haunting me every day. And I was giving, as I approached.
We got him a small glass.
And I thought, up until recently, I came to the conclusion, no, I do not have a drinking problem.
I agree.
Yeah, good for you, buddy.
I have many drinking problems. I am surrounded by drinking problems. I actually have helped give birth to several drinking problems. I play softball with a bunch of drinking problems. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Excellent.
Cheers.
But I am actually delighted that so many people have come here. Johnny Fleetwood from Dublin. He and I lived together in Notting Hill Gate in 1973.
That was when we were going through our gender identification problems.
Still alive.
I came out as a male.
This was when Johnny was a medical student. He had a job at a local hospital. And I asked him, Johnny, what do you do? And he said, well, when the cadavers come in, I make them blink. I put smiles on their faces. Oh, no. No. Jens and his daughter Ariadne from Prague. And one of the close friends. And who almost made me late because we were coming back from golf today. We have to go to a bar. We must go get some beer.
I almost succeeded. Then Suzanne sent some SMS and that was the end of that.
ETA.
It's still not that
He
cute
came
yet.
5 minutes early.
Can't compete.
But I'm delighted.
Your brother from Minnesota.
Paul and Sandy from Minnesota. There they are. Bruce up from Maryland, Pennsylvania, wherever the hell you live now. It's been 24 years. Yeah, Barry Nelson from Cold Spring Harbor. But we're talking.
Massachusetts.
We've come from 2 doors down.
Have a safe drive home.
Everyone try to stay clear of their mailbox.
But referring to drinking problems. Do you have a pool?
No, we use this one. All right?
We've got Mitch. Speaking of drinking problems, we've got Mitch. But all I want to say is thank you all for coming. Brendan, Julia, Louise. Okay. And I'm going to have another drink.
Hey, you know what? Your kids love you too. Your kids,
Eleanor, Claire,
Owen,
he's sort of my kid.
Mailman.
But thank you. I'm going to have another drink, and I just want to know, does anybody have a problem with that?
Hells no.
have cake.
let's have cake. Let's have your
Let's sing happy birthday now.
Happy birthday.
Let's go light the candles and sing happy birthday.
Don't pour your beer on
All right, we just have to light them 30 more times.
Well, it's a good thing you played this morning because this part 3 looks awfully difficult.
Okay, so it's about 7:45, excuse me, and we've just about officially run out of beer. The keg just didn't put up with all of these fucking drunkards. But there's other Alchemapop. I'm having some wino in the wino glass, so we're having that. And there's some other liquors and things and stuff. So it's certainly not a total loss. People might be going on a beer run. That's entirely possible as well. But I'm just waiting for Patty to get here, and I'm just keep on drinking. Cake's already out and that. You saw the whole dissertation and whatnot. But anyways, we're just waiting to see what happens later, and we'll come back.